And good day. Okay, so let's move right along here. And you're flying Tironan's very unfriendly skies, and today we have the Yak 19. Now, I bet you were thinking, oh, we're going to get 50 million bombers today. And I wanted to avoid that because I know everybody climbs into bombers, and once we realize what the special is, and that's how you win games. Well, that's nice, but not everybody wants to do that, right? So I thought I'd do something different, and I have done two things different. I've actually strung two videos together. And the reason that I'm doing that is because right now, as things stand, my videos are averaging between 10 and 15 minutes long. And somebody made the comment, I get a 1 hour video? And that made me start thinking. And what I'm thinking is, I'm not listening to my audience. So you guys need to tell me if you want longer videos. I can do that. I can make them up to an hour long at a whack if I want to. But it's a matter of what you want to see. So let me know. If you want to see a longer format, I'm happy to do that, but let me know. Okay. I can't read minds. I especially can't read minds over the internet. All right, so we have the Yak 19 today, and what I did here was just decide that what I was going to do was kill enemy fighters, period. All right. Enemy fighter that's regenning is one that's not on my bombers. And I figured I couldn't go too far wrong if I just decided to stick with that, and that's the format we're going to stick with here. So we've just killed one aircraft. We're after the other one. And I further took a wild guess that people were going to come after heavy hitters that weren't going to be that maneuverable. And that is something that a Yak 19 will eat for lunch. So that was the premise that I went with. Whether it works or not is another thing entirely. Okay, so that's two aircraft off our bombers. And here's the third. Sure enough, he's after the second group of bombers here. Sure enough, it's another heavy hitter. Great for killing bombers, not so good at dealing with fighters. Now I have Mad Dog, my he's not a DRI teammate, but he's just an old friend of mine who plays and is a big supporter of the channel. And he's running a bomber, a GA down there, as a matter of fact. And so that allows me to take the fighters. And I'll be doing this for 2 in a row. And the whole premise of this is to defend these bombers to the border. Anything that approaches them, I'm going to attack. If nothing comes near, I'll still be here. Win or lose. And you kind of thinking that bombers are going to come in, fighters are going to come in, GAs are going to come in, heavy fighters are going to come in, and my job is to kill them. Don't let them get more than one run in. Sometimes I can't stop them from making more than one run, but I think I can stop them from making 2. And if they're running for their lives, they're not attacking bombers. Some of these guys get awfully stubborn about this. Okay, there's another fighter out here. And the lightning took care of that. He's making his run. I'm going to see if I can disrupt that a little bit, and I have. I don't know if I have any bombers left, but by God, I've disrupted them. All right. There's one fighter gone, and we're taking on the bomber killer here, GA killer. And again, we're just after things after our aircraft, trying to disrupt them, trying to break things up, trying to make life miserable for the defenders here. Tip of the spear, whatever that is. Got that? It's usually not a good idea to be moving slow, and he was damn near stopped. .209. Settle in on his tail. And I've got Winged Legend. Alright, well, I must be doing something, right? Alright, let's light him up. Teach him not to shoot at me. No, I'm going to teach him. I want to kill him anyway. And I finally get my good comeuppance from the J7W1. Can't blame him. I've killed about him. Well, I killed a lot of them. I lost count back there somewhere. Alright, this is my friend Mad Dog Moran in his P40. IL-40, I should say. It doesn't have the P yet. I'm going to get over here and try to help. Now, as fast as we get bombers to the border, it's over. Regardless of what else takes place. If we manage to do that, that's it. And the only way I can do that is taking out these fighters. And maybe I'm all confused and stuff, but if there's somebody hanging around the bomber stream, then they are doing exactly that, and I don't want them doing that. Now I've got an opportunity here to interrupt a couple of fighters from killing my ground attack aircraft. I'm going to take a moment to do that. And here's somebody coming off the bomber stream. Alright, got him in my sights. Just made grade 4 fighter. And we're going to try and do what we can here. I'm working on the theory that any aircraft I kill is going to help the bomber stream get through. So I made grade 3 fighter there. All right, we got all sorts of things. We got tip of the spear. And I think I saw Wicked Legend coming across there. Beats the heck out of me. Conversation going on there with friends. All right, 252,502 silver, 19,740 for experience, and 987 for free experience. 19 kills. Three assists. All sorts of criticals. And 27,885, whatever that means. Okay, so that seemed to have worked out. Now, as soon as the bomber streams are through, you're kind of done. You don't have to worry about anything else. And I don't really know what tip of the spear means, but okay. Okay, let's try this again. And we're going to do exactly the same thing and see if we can repeat it. Because, you know, we all have great games. What does that mean if you can't do it again, right? I mean, nothing. So we'll try this again, see if this works.
Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
All right, so you see me and Mad Dog Moran. And you just saw me do a little bit of a curly Q to try and not overrun the bombers. And here's our first contestant. All right, I'm going to go back to the bomber stream and not get distracted. These guys have one thing on their mind, which is shooting down bombers, and I want to keep them. Yes, I am shooting at long range, but I'm doing anything possible to keep them off our bombers. I don't want to waste a lot of time and effort on extreme long range shots, so stay after the guys. Now, this has three 23 millimeter machine cannon on it, and they're very flat shooting, which is a help here. And he's after one of our aircraft. In fact, he's after my teammate, and I really want to shoot him down. He's barely at the edge of my range. He shot down my guy, I shot down him. Sounds like a fair trade, right? Well, not really. I prefer to keep him alive, but darn it, that's the best I could do. All right. I saw a fighter hanging out there, but I figure that he's going to show up just as soon as he's back there trying to kill our bombers. He'll show up soon enough. Not going to chase him down. And it may not be the most engaging thing. Going in and crawling after fur balls might be more fun, but I think this will get the job done better. Okay. He's taken care of. Let's go on back to the next fellow. Go ahead and take care of him. No less than 3 people on our bombers here. We may not be able to save them, but by God, we're going to try. I'm just one guy, and I got one set of guns, so I can't take care of more than one at a time. But to the degree that I can make sure they can't come back. That's another one down. Gotta love the range on those cannons. Come on back around. Ow. That was a field that I shot down earlier. Field, is, by the way, is German for arrow, if I remember right. Dorner 351 or something like that. A few of those did make it into the air. Okay, so we have more bombers coming through. And I am going to be respawning. So actually, good thing, save me a long run back, right? Make lemonade out of lemons, right? And we already have somebody picking on the bombers the minute they show up. So I'm rushing over there as fast as I can. The Yak 19, by the way, is not that fast of a fighter. So don't think I'm dawdling. I just can't go too much faster. And he's got nothing left. There he goes. Off to engage another bomber stream. I shouldn't call it a stream, it's a bomber box. If this were World War II, which it is not, then you would see the box of 6 and then box after them. And so they called it a bomber stream. Alright, that's one guy who won't be killing bombers just yet. At least he gets to go home and think about it. Let's turn around and get on his tail. Get a proper amount of deflection on him. See if we can get him to pull off that bomber. One stubborn son of a gun. Alright, got a good lead on him, and that's it. Got some help from my buddy there. And we have another fighter coming in. Let's see if we can pull him off early. We do. There's no lack of targets. Okay. Out the last of the bombers. Well, darn it. Hopefully we'll get a chance that didn't just cost us a victory. Guess you didn't want to play after all. Well, there's my winged legend. And I have a feeling these guys just are not up to good things for my team. Well, I dived in on 3 fighters and I got exactly what I deserved, didn't I? Well, that's okay. We're not going to get more bombers in until after I respawn anyway. I need a new fighter. Get something nice, shiny, and new. Get up to the bomber stream. And do what I can here. Oh, that bad boy. Let's quit shooting through my bomber stream. Bomber box. Yes. Bad fighter. And I just now got a sight picture. I'm trying to be very careful here not to hit my bombers. I have no idea if they're as resistant to fire as friendly fighters, but somehow I'm kind of doubting it. Now I've hit the heat overload, so I'm having to wait for my cannons. Boy, that gets irritating. I do not want that guy flying through the bomber formation again. That helps. All right, going to go ahead and close in on this fellow. And sure enough, he's after another bomber box. Now I'm way above, well, not way above, but I'm above my altitude, and it's costing me an airspeed a little bit. Okay. He sure is having some fun. Let's see if we can spoil his a little bit. Alright. Get back up to the bomber box. Should not have taken after that plane in the first place. Okay, let's get on these guys. Rough road to hoe today.
Great job today. We'll be waiting
Well, we got ourselves a victory after all. Okay, Wing and Legend, Airwolves. I guess that was what that other badge was. Came in number 2. Hunt for... Come on, come on, come on. Let's get me back here. Let's see what we actually did. I consider that screen to be merely advisory. All right, 28,100, 253, 230, and 11, 295, and 564. 15 kills, 3 assists. Team score came right underneath my teammate there, flight mate. So we did a really good job there. Very happy with this. And this is the part where I tell you that Mad Dog and I have a chat. To remember that like the video, to subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can do so on the Patreon link on the main deal. Remember to be safe out there, and we'll see you tomorrow.